Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? You have come across the hangout that you've been waiting for. How to make your event the biggest event possible. How to make bank on the day of your event, right? Because I know you got this big event coming up. I know you're probably looking at me crazy because I got these glasses on. But I know you got this big event coming up. You just want to find a way how to make it smash and how to make the most money possible, on the day of your event, right? So we created this hangout today to talk about specifically that. And we're going to tell you what to do beforehand, and we're going to tell you what to do on the day of to make that thing a smash, right? But before we do that, I want to, bring out my team because we got my whole team on the panel tonight. We got some extra special guests and stuff in the house. We got some ladies in the house tonight. You know what I mean? So,
Stop it.
without further ado, I want to, introduce my business partner and his power couple. Let's let Trey and Ashley come to the floor. Come to the floor.
What's going on, you guys? What's up with y'all tonight? We do this for y'all. We every Thursday. It's all about taking artists to the next level, and we're very serious about that, you guys. I mean, we're going to give you everything that we know, everything that we ever learned, everything that we learned from marketing, from music executives. We're telling you everything that you need to do to be able to go to the next level in your music career, right? And so today with the big event, it's really special because I know a lot of times with artists, you may have a show, whether or not it's a big show or a small show. It doesn't matter what size your show is. I mean, if you're performing in front of 5 people, it doesn't matter. The things that we tell you is not only going to have you may have a memorable performance, but also have a probable performance if you're trying to have a big show. So that means if you have, say you paid $100 for a show, right, and you got 10 tickets to sell. We're going to tell you what's the best way that you can get rid of those tickets, and also what's the best way that you can smash that show, which is selling those tickets to 10 people and still having a great show and smashing it and having people walk up to you and asking you who you are, and then also asking you when can they book you for a next show, because that's the important part, y'all. Getting booked for shows that you pay for. You don't want to continue to go to open mics for all your music career life, right? Because you're going to just be paying $10 and paying $100 to get in the shows, and you're never going to make any profit off of that, man. You're going to be doing that for the rest of your life. What you really want to do is set yourself up to be able to make profit by getting hired for people that are willing to pay for your services, right? And it's a leap from that. It's a thin line between the artists that are going to go to open mics for the rest of their career, and a thin line between the other artists that are going to actually get paid for their music, all right? So we're going to go over all that for you guys. We're going to introduce the rest of the people on the team, though. Oh, we also have my girlfriend here, and she's going to introduce herself. She's actually the best part of the hangout. I'm really nobody compared to all of the stuff that she got going on for real, for real.
Well, hi everybody. I'm Ashley. Of course, I'm Trey's girlfriend. But basically, I have experience working with a lot of different companies and productions companies, and so I know what it takes to have a successful big event. And I wanted to share a lot of different things that a lot of people forget about. But he touched on this a little bit about rebooking you. That's the most important thing about an event, because you want people to start calling you on a normal basis and say, "I'll pay you this." You don't want to ever give out free work, but you have to be consistent. You also have to know who you're talking to and how to evenly balance talking to your market and talking to who you're trying to network with, as far as executives, owners of businesses, CD people, all that type of stuff. So that's kind of why I'm here, to touch a little bit on that. And oh, my experience. Okay. Well, I started off working at a company called Third Side Productions, which is located in the DMV area. Shout out to Rob Sharp, who's the CEO of that company. I was an A&R rep. And basically what I did was I sought out talent and I negotiated contracts where basically I was that go-to girl that always found the best talent and rework it to where it takes me a year. I do a year project, and then that's when their CD comes out. So that's how I had that experience with a big event. So my big event was a CD coming out. So all the events for that whole year, how can that all line up to a big production? So that's the experience. I also worked with Sony Productions Company as a hairstylist. I did more advertising photo shoots for that. But it's also talking about your appearance and having something that people want to be like. So I can always talk about that as well. But I can keep ranting on. But again, my name is Ashley, and I can't wait to talk to you guys more. Give it up for the ladies.
Yo, she definitely smashed it with that, And like one thing I kind of wanted to just repoint out was like she was talking about how she did that over the course of a year, as far as putting out the CD. Like it takes time, it takes constant promotion and consistency and continuous work effort. So I want to bring my man Omar out, out to the floor. What's going on? Say what's up, brother.
What's up, Tavon? What's up, everybody? Omar. Man, I've been waiting all week for this hangout because I had an event that didn't go so well. So I'm here to give some tips because I had about 2-3 of my people come and that's about it. So once I got to the stage, actually it wasn't no stage either. I had to perform on the floor on everybody's level, so it made it more difficult, but I was still there and I still rocked it. But yeah, I'm ready to hear what we got tonight.
Word. That's what's up. Omar is one of our awesome artists that we work with, through this business that we're doing right now, with marketing and everything. And him among Tony, who I'm gonna bring out in a second, as well, is just here, to help learn and give what they know, as far as what they've experienced, in their music career and things of that nature. So I'm really excited for what we got tonight too. Tony, say what's up, man.
What's up, everybody? Tony West here, another up-and-coming artist here in the Now You See Me music extravaganza, the big events. We're going to talk about a lot of what, everything tied together, what we've been talking about in this whole saga. I feel like it's a Dragon Ball Z saga or something, what I'm saying? There's so much action going on. And we're just going to give you a lot of value, a lot of things with being an artist and, what I'm saying, the business side also, because I want to, it all incorporates together. And I'm going to give more, of the artist side. And I had my first event. It was interesting. I feel like it was how a first event was supposed to be. And it's funny how, like, different people with the tickets and getting there and, feeling nervous. There's it's a different environment, and definitely can't wait to dive into that with everybody and mastermind, and then just give you a little insight on this thing that you're trying to do.
Word. That's what's up, man. True stuff. Yo, Brian Spector. What's up?
Hello. What's up, everyone? My name is Brian Spector, aka Monaco Man. And yeah, so try to take one thing through. I'm wearing this. Basically, as far as events, it's actually kind of cool that we're talking about this because I'm not really a musician. I'm a musician, but that's not my specialty. I'm a film director, but I did have one time in my life where I threw an event for the musicians that I was working with. We had MTV come out. We had about 3,000 people show up. There's like 4 DJs, and the crazy thing is that we were only expecting like 100 or 200 people. So I'm gonna just like lay out all the secrets that we did to like get all those people to that event, because I think one of the most important things, if you're an artist, is to have a following, to have an audience, and have people there listening to whatever it is that you're putting out. And if you're just starting out and you need to build that following, we got ways to get you there quick. So with that being said,
Definitely, man. That's what's up. Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? We definitely going to show you exactly what you need to know in order for you to have a crazy show, a crazy big event, and get all your fans, there to support you, right? But I noticed that pretty much, everybody pretty much told their story. I forgot to tell you about, myself, a little bit of my background and why you should even listen to anything that I have to say, right? I see you over there making faces, Ashley. You know what's up.
Yeah, all right.
No, seriously. In all seriousness, I've been working with music artists for some years now. I've kind of pretty much lost count. Music artists are my heart. Like I just for some reason it's just like I'm not a music artist per se, but I just love being around that environment. I love hearing artists, be artistic and just do the things that they can do with words and sounds and just everything, And I've had my own I have my own label. I've had a few artists, under that label, working with Trey and things of that nature. And he, was the CEO of the company. We worked together, pushing numerous talented artists. And I know there are some very talented artists watching this hangout right now, right? But it takes so much more than talent to make it. Like, it takes so much more than talent to make it. And if you think that you're going to make it just strictly on your talent, you got another one coming, And you have to be able to really gain a serious following. And I'm not talking about some likes on YouTube videos. I'm not talking about likes on your fan page. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about people that are actually going to come to your show, get up from their computer, pay money, and come to see you perform. You feel what I'm saying? There's a big difference between people that like your stuff on Facebook and watch your videos than the people that are actually going to get up off their butts, get dressed, get ready, and come spend some money to come see you. You feel what I'm saying? You have to offer a whole lot more value to those people in order to get them out of there, So with that being said, I'm gonna let Trey start it off. As far as getting us started with how to make everything a huge big event, right?
Right.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do something for you guys, because I know a lot of you artists that are watching right now, you aren't at the point where you can have host your own big show and have thousands of people there, or even get to the point where somebody is paying you thousands of dollars to be able to perform at their show. You're probably 9 times out of 10 you're probably not there yet. And if you are there, I know our boy Brian got a lot of stuff for you guys as far as some advanced things. But what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna take, for example, just a small show. Say you're an artist where you're doing open mics right now, which is great. We're not saying don't do open mics. You better do all the open mics that are in your local area and beyond, as far as you can stretch. You want to be everywhere at once, at one time, to build your fan base at first, to be able to get your fan base and your following kicking off, right? But so I'm going to start, for example, I'm going to just use a small show, just for example, right? So let's say, for instance, you booked a show. You paid $125 for this show they want you to perform at. Say it's a list of like 12, 15 other artists, right? And you guys all have an open mic show that you're performing at. You got a crowd that's going to be there from other artists' crowds is going to be there, as well as they gave you about 10 tickets to sell for your 125, right? So you got you paid your 125. You got your 10 tickets that you can sell, for $10. Let's use $10 as an example. You can sell it for anything you want, but you got your 10 tickets that you can sell for $10, and you can make back $100 out of your 125 that you invested, right? So that means you only spent $25 to really get to this show if you spend those $10. If you actually sell those tickets for $10 each. Now, there's two ways that you can actually take these tickets, and you can either do it for profit. You can take these tickets, you can do it for profit, sell those tickets for $10 each. Hopefully you got at least 10 people that are willing to spend $10. If you're using the methods that we've taught you over the last 4 hangouts, if you take every methods that we taught you through the last 4 hangouts, you're going to have 10 people and more at your shows without a problem. Go back and look at all 4 of those hangouts. If you're confused about what I'm saying about how you can definitely get more than 10 people to your show, right? But if you're using all of those tactics, you're going to get more than 10 people. But say, for instance, you didn't watch those videos, or say, for instance, you didn't pay attention to them, or you don't want to implement it, right? We telling you the answers of what you need to do, but you don't want to do that, right? I'm gonna start off from scratch for you. What you can do with your 10 tickets. The best thing to do, if you don't have 10 people that can buy your tickets right now, or they won't buy it, and you're sitting here, it's a week left to the show, and you can't figure out why you still got 10 tickets in your hand, right? I'm gonna show you what you can do. Scratch the money at first. You know what I mean? I know we said we're gonna make it profitable, but what we want to do is make it profitable for you to be able to live off of. You can't live off $100, right? But you can live off somebody paying you thousands of dollars for a show. How do you get to that thousands of dollars getting paid for that show, just starting off at an open mic with 10 tickets for $100? Scratch the money. Don't even think about the money with the tickets. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do with these 10 tickets so that you can smash the show so crazy that when the show happens, you're going to have people coming up to you, ready to buy your CDs, ready to book you for shows. That's where your money is going to come in. Once you smash the shows in the right way and you start doing these things consistently, that's when you're going to get the real money in, right? So let's start from the beginning. Say you book the show. You got somebody books you, you paid your $125 for your entry fee, you got your 10 tickets. The first thing I would suggest you do is to practice. Find somebody that has a bar find somebody that has a stage. Go to that stage and practice your butt off. Don't leave it to wing it. Don't wing this thing because you're about to smash this show. You can't smash the show just off of winging it. Go practice your ad-libs. Go practice how your body movements is going to be. Go practice your crowd interaction. You know what I mean? You want to have all of those things practiced so much where you want your crowd to be interactive as much as possible. You want to have your scheme. You want to have your set already planned. If you got a DJ to go mix your songs in, whether you got one song or 3 songs, get a DJ to mix it in there real nice, have some sound effects in there, practice when the songs are going to come in, really perform this show. You have to practice it to have a real big performance. You've never seen any big artist just go onto a big major stage with thousands of people watching them and they winging it. Never have you seen that. So if you want this music thing, you got to do it big like you're already there. All right, so go practice, take it seriously, spend the rest of your time after you booked it, go practice and have your performance down to a T, where you know what you're doing and you'll have everybody involved, right? So after you practice it, the next thing I would suggest, because right now, like we said, we're focused on people who you might not have 10 people. You know, like Omar just said, like he didn't really have 10 people to buy his tickets, right? He only had a couple people that would buy it. But let me tell you how you can get all 10 of those tickets into somebody's hand. You don't have to sell those 10 tickets. The way you do it is you'll give somebody an incentive, an extra incentive to come to your show, or you'll give somebody an assignment almost to be able to get this ticket. So now it's like a trade-off. I need you to do this, but I'm going to give you a free ticket. You see what I'm saying? So now you're not worried about $10. You're worried about getting people to your show. That's the most important part. So you can say, I'll give you this ticket, you know, if you give me your email address. Or I'll give you, this is the most important thing. And this one thing that I'm about to tell you guys, this right here is what's going to get people at the show to wonder who the hell you are and start coming up to you, right? With those tickets, what you can do is say, I'll give you this ticket for free if you learn all the lyrics to my song. So if you're performing one song, or if you're performing 3 songs, whatever that one song is, that's going to be the finale, have them learn that song. Take those 10 tickets or 20 people, how many people you get in there, like say, take 20 tickets or something, you know what I mean? And give 20 people a ticket and say, yo, I need you to learn all the words to this one song. And have it be your best song where they don't feel like a chore for them, you know what I mean? Have it be a song that's already hot, that they can be like, yo, I can vibe to this, I can learn this. And once you get those 10 to 20 people to that event and they know all of your words to your song, and you get up on that stage and you start to sing or rap your song and they know all the words to your song, I'm telling you, people are going to start to look around. I've been there. I've been at an open mic. I mean, I've been to a lot of open mics, but I've been to an open mic where artists get on stage, I don't know who the heck they are, you know what I mean? And I'm looking around like, how all these people know the words to your song? What am I missing here? Who are you? I need to figure out who you are. I need to go Google this song. I need to go figure, you see what I'm saying? When people just start singing the lyrics and they know it and they feel it, so tell those people, those 10 to 20 people, they don't have to spend the $10. What's going to be even more valuable to you if they get there and they show out for you. Have them sing your lyrics at the top of their lungs. Go all in. Like, you know what I mean? Like they love you to death. And that's what's going to bring those 10 people, those 20 people is going to go to 100 people just like that. I'm telling you, once you use those people the right way. So it's not all about making $100. We're not sweating the small stuff here. We're trying to have y'all to take over the music industry. All of those small little pocket chains, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about you getting fans, getting them to pay for your music, following you, and getting people to pay for your services. There's a difference between somebody doing music as a hobby and somebody doing music as a business. So if you look at it like a business, you got to look at it in the long run. All right, so once you get those 10 people at your show, you know what I mean? So, and also get to the show early. I mean, I've had shows, every week, you know what I mean? We book artists, and they get there an hour and a half before the show over, and they would think they can just run on stage real quick. They can just hit their name in there in the middle of the list. That's not how things go. Get there early, not only to get there early to make sure you're on the list, get there early to get the environment. you practice, like we already told you practice all that time, right, to do your performance. Now you need to make sure your performance is right. You get there, you peek the stage, where you're going to get off the stage at, where you're going to be on the stage at, you peek where the crowd going to be at, you peek where the DJ is going to be at, you know what I mean? You want to have all those things lined up beforehand, so you get there early to map out everything. Make sure your sound is right. Make sure your voice is right over your mic. Make sure your music and your CD is playing right and it's not skipping. So you get there early, and then you also get there early so that you can talk to the people and the fans as they come in. Because you're going to notice that even though you sold 10 or 20 tickets, if you get there early and start to socialize with the people that come in there early, they're going to feel like they know you. They're going to come to the front of the stage when you get on stage because you had a personal conversation with them. And that's all it's about in the music industry. When you learn how to build relationships with your fans, build relationships with people that already got influence, build relationships with the club owners, the DJs, all that stuff. When you build relationships the right way, then you're going to notice that people just automatically want to give you and do more for you. So you build relationships when you get there early. You get there early, you talk to people. Those people are going to come to the stage when you actually perform, right? So now you got your people that's going to be screaming your music. You got your people that's going to be coming to the front of the stage because you had personal connection with them. And by the time you get off that stage, and if you promote your music the right way while you're on there and you smash the performance the right way, you're going to discover that people are going to talk about you in a manner that you never thought before off of this one little open mic show that you paid for that was local. And then you keep doing that consistently at all your open mics. That's how you can build into a big show, and you can have fans just want to pay for your show at that point. And that's when you can tell people who have shows, and they say, look, I got a show I want to do. You say, well, okay, pay me about $1,000. And they be like, who are you? Why should I pay you $1,000? Because I just did 20 shows, and at all those 20 shows, I built a following of at least 100 people by the time I left. And now when I do a show, I got 1,000 people that have come to my show because I put in that work. And that's how you can sell yourself. That's how you can sell yourself to get paid for those big major shows, you know what I mean? So anybody, you want to jump in there, babe? You want to go next?
Yeah, I'll say something. It's a lot of stuff that you said that struck a nerve with me. It is very important to make sure that you get there early and stay later so you can build that type of personal relationship with your followers. It's important because, number one, you can have that consistency. Number two, if they don't know you, they know you now. And so before, a lot of people like me, I'll Google you before you get on stage. Or I'll try to find you on Facebook or YouTube so I can know who I'm talking to. I'm not going to stay. Me, personally, I'm not going to stay and be some crap. So if you come to me, you say, hey, it's me, or even giving out the free CDs. That has worked out so many times. Like for me, when it was this one artist named Sheila Nicole, who's making it really big right now, but what she did was she made 10 EPKs. They had about 3 songs on there. She didn't put her whole album on there. She did 3 of her major songs that had radio play or that she did a lot of times, with performing. And she handed those out to the first 50 people that showed up. And basically what she did, talk to every single person with those EPKs. And, every single person, she's like, this is my favorite song. Listen to it. Let me see what you think. Post YouTube videos explaining to people why you like the song. Things like that. And what that does is, first of all, there's free marketing for you that you don't have to do. And then number two, you also have that consistency because now that you're marketing yourself, now you have other people marketing for you. Because now you have people that's on YouTube saying how great you are, have people putting comments on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, putting a picture of your EPK, whatever the case is. So that's important. Also, I call them seat fillers. And that's very important because I know a lot of shows, like take Jerry Springer, for example. They always give out free tickets. Nobody ever pays for it. And they are called seat fillers. And what they are made for is to make it seem like the show is bigger than what it really is. Because there's no oohs, no ahs, no oh my God, what's going on, there's no show. And so to make sure that there's a show and people are watching, they're not really watching to see Jerry Springer talk. They're looking for the drama and then drama of the people that come. The Jerry B showing their boobs on camera, dudes pulling out their thing. That's what they're looking for. They're not seeing old Jerry Springer talk about what's good, what's not good. They're looking for the nasty, grimy stuff going on. And that's what they're looking for with your show. With your show, you have to give them something. With the free tickets, that's a perfect example of what he was talking about. But you have to make sure that they're there to do the oohs and the ahs for you, which are the singing to the lyrics that has worked. I was the ones who actually did that. It was for Drake when he first came on the scene. And he actually gave me a free ticket to the concert, and it asked for you to learn the lyrics to a song. That was one of the main points that they told us to do. And I did. I learned the lyrics. I was up there singing, waving my hands. People had lighters on. The song wasn't even slow. People had lighters on. And so, like, that's the thing. You're trying to build more following and more fans. And what happens is people come up to me and say, oh, so you heard of him before? Where is he from? Where do you know him from? And then they ask you, okay, so what genre? So now they try to know more information about you. And it's better for you to be there to give them more direct answers from coming from you. And it seems like that's more personal for you to also do that. And as far as something else you said about the show. Oh, what? Like as far as the tickets are concerned, I really like the idea of giving the free tickets, but also giving different assignments because it makes your job so much easier. Like instead of you worrying, because it's already a lot of stress going on with the artist. Instead of you worrying about the show, how you're going to perform, and the CD skipping, what if. Instead of that, now you have people that can be in place for that. So now it makes your job easier for a performing day. That way you can just smash the big event, like what he was saying. So you can give a person each an assignment. Like for example, I know when I threw a show, everybody had duties. I don't care if you're a fan or not. If you a fan, you gonna stand there and sing a song. If you a fan, you gonna sit there and snap your fingers, do whatever you gotta do. Pictures, you have signs. Oh my God! And for video footage, that's very important because it makes them know that this is not just a random crowd. It's somebody that actually know you, who care for you. And with filming, that's a whole other subject that Brian could probably talk about. But it just looks really good on camera, and it's really good marketing too, as well. And then also, with the giveaways for the tickets. You can also have a contest leading up to the actual big event where you actually announce someone or make them win something else. Like the first person to ever get your album. Because your album's already out, people just don't know about it. But you can actually say it like that. Like, you know, you the first person to ever get my album, you know, whatever, and then have that debut later. You know what I'm saying? Or make them feel special, like they have more on their EPK than anybody else. Or they get 2 tickets for their friends for the next show, and they have to come. Like, it's more guaranteed fan base and following if you do that. So that's all I had to say as far as what he was talking about, but because I have more to say later.
No, that's what's up. Yo, Trey, you definitely killed it, you know, with the technique, with giving the tickets away. That was an awesome idea, man. That actually, like, it made me just think about, like, yesterday, the conversation that I was having with one of my old artists. They honestly, you know, they still, you know, really trying to get things going. They got an event coming up, right? And, you know, they're trying to find a way to get people there. And their thing was they wanted me to pretty much do a lot of the marketing for them, right? And I told him, like, you know, like, I just really, like, you know, I just came back around. He just knowing that I'm really even coming back to Philly for real. He's like, oh, snap, yo, man, you back. You ain't let me know. You know, blah, 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 whatever. I got this thing coming up, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I know you know all the people. I need you to get this person out there. I need you to get that person out there. I need you to just, you know what I'm saying? You know, basically trying to eat off my following. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to create your own following. And one way to really do that is, which is the same thing I told him he needs to do, is go to open mics, right? Smash them, and when your performance is over, tell them who you are, tell them where to find you, tell them what you got coming up, and get people's email addresses after you smash the show. Because you've already placed yourself, you know, as, you know, something valuable. You already gave them something to rock to. You know, you done already killed it already. They already know what you got going on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, if you want to keep continuously building up, you know, your following and your fans, yo, you already gave them a show. Let them know where you're going to be next. You feel what I'm saying? Keep them anticipating and waiting, you know, or excited about what you're about to do next. Like, yo, you think this show was popping? Yo, you got to see my show, you know, 3 weeks down the line. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure that you hear, you know what I'm saying? Even like, yo, just like Ashley said, come early, stay late, right? After you're done the show, after you're off the stage, network with some people. You feel what I'm saying? Still, offer some free tickets, you know, because you'll get people there after, you know, you've already killed it and they've already seen what you got. You feel what I'm saying? You have to you know, begin with the end in mind. And just like Trey said, you know, a lot of times you got to forget about the money in the beginning part. The big money is going to come at the end. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to think about it, and your fans are gonna love you. Like, think about it, right? Like, you got this fan that your new fan that you're building a relationship right now before you make it, right? Imagine how much they're gonna value who you are as you continue to grow. Yo, because just because you took that time, you gave them that free ticket or you gave them that free CD, they're gonna remember that and value you and follow you forever. Like, just for real, that's what's gonna happen. And you want people to be loyal. You don't want people, jumping all over the place. Like, I listen to you now, I don't want to listen to you then, or I go to your show this time, but I ain't going to your next show, or whatever. Like, you want people that are going to really listen to you and follow you and continuously pay you to be who you are and continuously, deliver your message. Anybody else can say that they got something else they want to say about that.
Well, I definitely wanted to touch on like when you're giving these tickets out and stuff like that. It's so funny, like with people, when you're like, say you're giving a ticket and stuff like that, you can't be like, hey, I'm having a show, you should come. There's gonna be some people there. You gotta be like, yo, this show is gonna be out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Change your posture when you're giving these people these tickets. Let them know what's about to happen. You, like you said, Tavon, you're beginning with the end in mind. You already know you about to kill the show. You know what I mean? You already know this, so start acting like it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this show is about to be off the hook. You're like, word? Like, yeah, man, you have to go to this show, man. I'll give you this ticket, but you need to learn this song, man. That's what you need to do. Word, got it. You know what I'm saying? Sew that into there, what Trey was saying. You know what I'm saying? Start sewing some of that stuff together. And just get a good posture with it, and people cling to that, man. If you're vibing good, the vibe that you have is gonna transfer to them, man. If you're on stage, you're about to kill it, and they see you ain't nervous, you're doing good. You don't even care if people's there. You're just doing you. They're gonna be like, man, I'm feeling this guy. You know what I mean? And then you got your friends there, and they're all singing your song and stuff like that. People are looking at them like, wow, this. You know what I'm saying? Who is this guy? You know what I mean? And that curiosity, people crave that curiosity, especially with new artists and stuff like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, everybody's trying to find the newest trend, the newest person, the newest this, the newest that. And you get the people that already, you know what I'm saying, are loyal to you, that already, you know what I'm saying, got tickets, already know your words. And that's gonna, like Trey said, double your following and stuff like that. And Ashley said, you know what I mean, and just keep it with you. You know you're gonna kill it, so keep it in mind, that with the beginning, the end in mind, because that's gonna definitely get you attract more people to you. Because it's like you already know you know who you are, that you're the shit basically. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to treat you like that. You know, they're going to treat you like you're an artist that's maybe already come up, even if you didn't, if you're putting it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you feel about yourself. And that's definitely going to get more people that get more tickets, because, you know what I'm saying, like, man, I really want to see what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen next? I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? They go to the Facebook, they seeing little clips. You just give them a little clip of what's going to happen on the next one. Like, man, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? They wanted to get the whole thing. Just give them a little taste. You know what I'm saying? And those tickets will fly, man. Those tickets gonna fly.
Yeah.
Yo, man, you took the words right out of my mouth. One of the ideas I meant to say was about, recording every show when you doing those open mics and stuff like that, like to promote yourself when you're doing performances and stuff like that. Record everything. When you go into the studio, record everything.
Yeah.
Like, and put it out. Like, let people know that you constantly grinding, and give them something to look forward to. Like, seriously, keep them hanging, keep them waiting there like a hungry dog, just waiting to just eat that steak. Like, like they need more. Like, I just need more. So give them what they need. You know what I'm saying? So, Brian, you had anything you wanted to say, bro?
Yeah, I want to actually add on to the whole filming thing, because if you're a musician and you don't have a director that like shoots all your stuff, you gotta find one, because a lot of the artists that I used to work with, I was very loyal to them, and I would shoot every one of their music videos. I would be at every one of their shows filming. And if you get a good director, they will, like what I did was I went to all the shows before, before there was an audience or a crowd or anything, and I would set up like strategically. I would put like cameras in different places. Um, some of the angles that I got, I did it purposely so that it looks like it was like a viral video, so that way you can do whatever you want with it afterwards, like if something goes down during the event. And it's actually it's pretty interesting from a film director's perspective, because I was kind of doing it for the money. I know that money should not be the objective for the artist, but if you have people working for you, they will do it for the money, and they'll make sure that everything is prepared for you, and they're really going to go hard at it because they know that they're going to get something for it. And basically what we did, we had this one event. We had like literally we had like about 100 tickets. I mean, we bought like about 5,000 tickets to sell, but we were just expecting like 100 people to come because we sold out only about 100 tickets. And then we were like, damn, only 100 people are coming here. What can we do to like just explode this and just get a whole bunch of people to come down? So if you have connections, that's another thing too. Within your follower base, right, you're gonna have specific people that are resources. That if you really look into what it is that they do, because you'll have followers, but you'll have followers that will, put everything on the line for you. You can have a follower that works at a TV or radio station or something, and it's like they can announce something for you. So like what I was able to do is I just took some of the connections that I had built up over the years with some of the followers of the artists that I worked with, and we found this one follower who was hosting like a radio show for a university. So we were like, cool. We gave him some tickets. We said, hey, can you announce it? Announce it over the air and just invite some people down. So he did that. We had basically 100 people come down from just that announcement, and we were like, damn, that works pretty good. So it was in the middle of the event. There's about like 200 people coming down, and we're like, man, what if we like scaled this up? If it worked the first time with the university radio station, what if we went to like, a major radio station that runs the city? So we went to, I forgot how I got the connections, but look, if you're an artist and you have a will, there's a way. If you have that passion inside of you and you know that there's resources out there, just find a way. Because what we were able to do was we just figured some way how to contact one of these radio stations. We got them to announce the tickets over the air, and like.
Thank you. See you later, brother. Have a good night.
And we just basically pulled every resource. Whoops. We pulled every resource that we had together: radio stations, TV stations, followers. We even had we gave some of the followers incentives too, just like Trey was saying, and somehow 3,000 people came out to that event. So the whole point of me telling this story is like that event was an experiment for us, and MTV came out also, and we were not expecting that many people to come out, but it was only because we stretched our imaginations on what was possible, and we basically looked at all the resources that we had, all the people that we had made connections with in the past. We're basically like, yeah, we're gonna blow this up big. We're gonna make this good. So if you have the willpower, you can get like a huge audience to one of your events. It's all in your mind.
Jeez, man, that was crazy, yo. Like, you just pulling stuff out your behind, man. But it's all because you always doing stuff like that. Like, whether it's like, because I've been working with you, you always doing like abstract type stuff. Like that wasn't necessarily abstract as far as like going to, you know, the radio station, but as far as how you got the connections to even get that done was like, I'm sure it took some, you know, some abstract thinking. And you know, and it's all about networking, about who you know, not always about what you know. You feel what I'm saying? In order to make things happen for yourself, but you gotta stretch and you gotta do whatever it takes. Like you can't say I can't get this done. You have to say how can I? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sure that that's pretty much, you know, what you guys said first, right? You said how can we make this happen? How can we make this show amazing, right? So you know that was dope, man. I just wanted to say that. Anybody else have something they wanted to say?
Yeah, I have something I want to say to piggyback off of what Brian said about just getting radio, stuff like that. Because it's really not that hard to do at all. Because I actually did that with me with hairstyling and everything. What I did was I just went on Google and I found all this list of radio hosts. And what I did was I sent an email saying who I was, who I worked for, what I've done, and some pictures of my work, and sent it to every radio host in the whole area. And I actually got some response back with some XM radio host, Camille Rain. We're trying to get her on tonight, but actually, and then she called me and asked me to be her personal stylist. So things like that. And also, you can also do alcohol sponsors, which are very easy. Heineken and Hennessy and Cavassier. They're the three major people that you want to hit because they give you free money for nothing. All you got to do is just sell their stuff. You got to make $100. That's all you got to make. You can make that off of some beer. And basically what they do is for every... Let's say you want to do a test run, and I suggest it. You go to a bar, and basically it's like an open mic bar. And for every Heineken that's sold, you can give them a free ticket. And it's also how it's going to come back to you. Because now you're getting revenue off of the Heineken, number one. So it's going to reimburse you for the free tickets that you just giving out. And all the stuff you can do via email, online. All you got to do is send them like a snippet or one song. If you have like an EPK press kit, you can send that to them. Also with the bio. What happens is if they don't hit you back email, they call them. Keep letting them hear your name over and over and over again. Even with the radios, every single radio station has a new hip hop artist slot or an R&B slot or whatever music genre that you do. And what you do is you keep sending it to them. You can just send it to a PO box, hand it in to them personally, and say, okay, well, if you play this on the radio, I'll give you free tickets. Let's say like 10 tickets like he was talking about. And you get those out and you know, hear what they got to say on the radio. And they will also give you more following. Because now they say, okay, I really like him. Or no, I don't like him. But since we're getting our tickets, I want to go anyway because I got nothing else to do on Friday night. So either way, you're still getting those people in there. And the sponsors are not hard. They don't ask you for $15 million to get them to come. All they ask for is numbers. How many people are going to come? And that's why you have to be willing to invest in your business or in your artistry. You have to be willing to lose some money right now, like he said, so that we can gain money later. So if you say, okay, I can guarantee you 100 people coming in because I'm giving out all these tickets, so I know I can get 100 people. Okay, they're going to say, okay, cool, because that means if everybody spends $1, that's $100 right there. So they're making their minimum. But then if you spend over $100, they give you 10%, whatever they make over $100. So now you got revenue. You don't got to think about, you know, as far as money, because beer, they can go for $5, $3, whatever, and 10%, especially if you have like a good fountain. Heineken, especially, they will keep using you over and over and over and over again. So they can actually be your sponsor. And what that does is they get you more in the limelight within the actual industry, because now you have other artists who are sponsored by Heineken, like T.I., Meek Mills, then you have the Love and Hip Hop Show, you have Scrappy, and stuff like that. So now you have people who are associated with Heineken, so now you can actually associate yourself with them. And sometimes it is about name bragging and who you know sometimes. And so you can say, you know, okay, I'm sponsored by Heineken, who also sponsor, and then drop these big names down. Because then the people start associating you with those type of people. And now they're like, okay, now he's part of that crew. Okay, cool, I'm definitely going to show out. And then they don't have to actually be at your event. You can try to hit them up and say, you know, can you actually, you know, come through? But sometimes they don't ever answer. But you can definitely do that. And then also you have, as far as longevity, you definitely have that type of sponsorship with them. It's not a contract. Well, actually, it is a contract. You have to sign a paper, I think, every event. Basically, the paper that states that you'll make $100 minimum, and that if you don't make it, you have to pay the balance. And that's it. And then but I mean, it's just so easy money though. And like you say, you don't got to worry about getting money for tickets, but now you can actually get paid, not even from the people, but from a whole entire liquor company. And they also give free shots. You can even have a song where only on that song they can give out free shots. And what they do is, if every free shot is given, CD is given or something, because people love free stuff. They love to feel involved, or like you really need them. So if you give them a shot with an EPK, then there you go. Because then they're like, okay, I gotta listen to it because he gave me this. Let me listen to it. Now they're gonna brag about it. So it's really easy to get these sponsors or to get people involved. It's really easy. You just gotta stay persistent and you gotta say your name as much as you possibly can. People gotta know you. Like they're not gonna remember your name one time. You can't just say it one time and then go about your business. You gotta keep saying it over and over and over and over. You gotta send them 50 million emails. You gotta call their phone, leave voicemails. You gotta stay persistent, because that's how they know that you're serious. If you just send an email one time and that's it, they're not gonna take you seriously. But if they keep seeing your name pop up on their email list, or keep hearing you call, okay, who is this guy? And that's what you want them to ask, because at that point you can answer them. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I had to say about that.
I told y'all she was the important part on the hangout. Y'all, no, she really did. Right. She done already been with all of the all of the stars. They actually know her name. She do hairstyling and events and stuff like that. But they kind of know who she is already. So she didn't already touch them. She know what the big events, what they call for. And it's funny because we giving y'all so many tactics that, I mean, not just in this lesson here, but in all the lessons that we give y'all. I mean, have you been at a point in your life where you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it? You know what I mean? Have you ever experienced that in your life where you're like, I got all of the answers right now. Like, you know what I mean? I know everything I need to do, but you just can't figure out how to take action to be able to go follow through on the things that you need to do, right? Have you ever been there? I've been there myself, you know what I mean? I've been there as far as knowing exactly what I needed to do to get my goal, but for some reason I just can't seem to just get the foot in the going. But once I get going, I'm getting it, you know what I mean? But because really the help that I got, me personally, was from being around a group of people that was trying to do the same thing. Like people that are actually going towards the same goal, or people that already accomplished that goal, and stand around those people and having those people push me and challenge me. Those are the things that you need as an artist, because it can get lonely out there, man. Especially if you don't have a team that's really supportive that has your back all the time. You need to have some people that's going to push you to that limit. You know what I mean? You can't be scared as far as having people around you that's going to challenge you. You want that around you. And we're those people. Like basically we're telling you here, you're looking at this video right now, and we're telling you that it's no excuse. We're giving you everything that you need to do. It's no excuse for your next show not to be a smash after we gave you all of this information. Like really, it's going to be on you, and it's going to be on you to really decide that you can take it to the next level, or on you to decide that you're just going to keep doing what you're doing and you're not ready for this industry. That's a decision that you're going to make.
Do you mind if I piggyback off of that just real quick?
Yeah, definitely, man.
I just wanted to say, like, a lot of times it can be very intimidating for artists to, like, you know, like if they have an event going down, and, you know, I was talking about the radio stations earlier. I mean, it could be intimidating. I know that the first time I contacted the radio station, I was like, whoa, like, I'm contacting a radio station. I'm getting them to, like, give out these free tickets for this event. But a lot of times, you gotta just remember, like, these are real people just like you. So, like, when we gave these tickets out for this event, we actually went to the radio station, shook hands with them, you know, I told them what we were trying to do, and it was kind of funny because the guy that ran the station was friends with my business partner. And I was like, what the hell, you guys knew each other anyways? So, you'd be surprised, like, if you go out and make connections, and you just do what we're telling you to do in this video, you know, especially just, like, every person that you meet, every person that you hand your CD to, you just interact with them and you build relationships with people, then it should be like, it should be very easy, because this is, I think, in my opinion, right, I think music is a very people business, because you're interacting with the fans a lot, and that's how you're getting paid, that's how you're building your fan base, that's how you're getting your name out. So just get comfortable with, you know, building relationships with people, and I guarantee you that if you just do that and you learn how to network, like, most of the problems will not even be problems, and a lot of it will actually come easy.
True, true. Any of the artists on here, you guys on here, you guys are soaking up this knowledge, right? I
Yeah,
want to, I
yeah.
want to hear, I want to hear what you guys think right now.
Man, if you're an artist seeing this video right now and you don't think this was valuable, then I don't know where you're going. Cause this is why I show up to these meetings, to these hangouts, because all this knowledge that I just got, I'm sure you just got some too, cause I'm ready to do something right now. If you're ready to join us, go ahead, click the button below.
Yeah.
Right, right, for real. So what's
Yeah.
up, Tony?
Yo, man, I just been over here like I don't know, man. Sometimes I get ADD and like I hear stuff like this, and then my mind starts to plot what are y'all saying into what I'm about to do. Like posting a big event, you know what I'm saying? Going down the line, showing people like the bringing that traffic in to where I need to be, showing them these tickets, giving these tickets out, amping up the show, building anticipation, networking, going to the radio station, going to a lot of the college campuses, you know what I'm saying, and going and getting these people and congregating where people are already at a lot and not who you know and getting everybody to that event. It like I'll just see the road is getting a lot more clearer of what needs to be happening because y'all are like, oh, okay, here's the next step. Okay, okay, here's the next step. Okay,
Yeah, I couldn't
you
agree
already
more.
know what to look for, it's easier for you to react to it. That's why sometimes people are so nervous because they see something foreign that they're not used to reacting to, so they react a lot different. If you already know, like if you already have this value that we're giving you, you're already gonna know what to do. It's like already knowing like the little button. Okay, I'm just gonna go do this. Okay, okay. Of course, everybody's experience is gonna be different, but the blueprint is right there for you to fill in your creativity for the rest of it to pave your way, man. That's what we're here to help you pave your way. And I just love it, man, because it's all here, man. It's all right here. Whatever you need, we got it. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, "Fuck me, you know I got it. Yep, got it right here for you." You know what I mean? It's all right here, and y'all, yeah, there you go, Ashley. Hey. And look, man, just having so much fun. This is what you want. You want that good vibe, and that good vibe is gonna attract those people that's gonna get those tickets because they relate to what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They want to have fun too. I done had a hard, stressful 9 to 5. I'm trying to go out, go see this show, party, shake a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And get it in. And why not get it in with you, the artist that wants those people to come? You know what I'm saying? Because you got good stuff to show them, and make sure you show them that good stuff, and make sure they learn those lyrics because they're going to have an even more intense time, and they're going to be looking even cooler than the people that don't know the lyrics that want to know the lyrics. So they're like, man, I wish I knew the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Next time I'm gonna try to get me a ticket. So I'm just gonna learn the lyrics and get me a ticket. Be like the rest of them. You know what I mean? And so it just all plays together, man. This big web of artistic musical life that we're building right here in this network. You need to be a part of. If you're not, like Omar said, where are you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? But I mean, it is what it is, man. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. If you haven't clicked the link below, man, you'll click it sooner or later. It's inevitable. That's what I believe. Regardless, it is what it is.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. I'm really excited because that we're able to help you guys. Because I don't know who you are watching this video right now, but I have a connection with these fellas that's on this hangout, right here. So I'm actually excited because I always think, I always start, with the end in mind, right? So I see Tony on the stage. I see Omar on the stage. Like I see us in the crowd. Like, I'm saying? Like, watching y'all just blow up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and to know that, a lot of this is going to start from this one idea is amazing, and to be able to work with you, so closely because we are in this community together, and to be able to help guide you, on your stairway to success, because there is no elevator. We talked about that earlier, right, Trey? There is no elevator. You can only take the steps, and you can only take it one step at a time.
I like that.
All right?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah,
You can only take it one step at a time. You feel what I'm saying? You can't skip any steps. It's not going to work, or else you're going to fall
work out
back
for you.
down. You're going to fall back down. Excuse my language. You're going to bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just keep it all the way real, because that's what we do here, man. You know? So, like, we want to help you make it. Everybody here that's on this panel right now, even the artists that are still, Mr. Markel came in at the last minute. What's up? That's what's up, man. That's crazy. See, it's so many people that are in this movement. Like, you never know who's just gonna pop on the screen, right? Because we're out here. Like, we're in numbers. This is just a small fraction of the people in this community that are after one mission. Is to help people be successful. So Markel, I don't know if you're there. I see your picture and all that. Can you say what's up to the crowd? Say what's up, man.
What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? How y'all doing?
What's up?
Kel.
We good, man.
Chilling,
Just smashed
man.
this hangout.
I'm sorry I'm late, man. I just got back in.
Nah, it's cool, bro. We sit here telling artists about how to smash their next event, like their next performance. Can you give us like a little story about your last performance that you had, whether it was a good time or a bad time? You know what I mean? Just give us a little story, man.
It was horrible.
Wow, man.
Hello?
Well, tell us a little. Why was it horrible? What happened? What do you feel like could have been better, basically?
Okay, I felt like the marketing could have been better, right? Because me being an artist, I had to do everything myself. And it was supposed to be like a talent show where people were supposed to already be there and we were supposed to have recognition for our music. But the whole thing was set up where we had to bring in our own crowd. So it's like the person who brought the biggest crowd got the loudest cheer. When they supposed to have, they supposed to have people there already participating and stuff like that. But we had to bring our own crowd, which was cool because I had, Omar was there. Shout out Omar.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. I had a couple other people there, but it was the person who brought the most people, which that was cool or whatever because I guess you bring your own crowd, but I ain't like how that was set up because I felt like they should have brought in the people and we should have just went to go do our talent. It was based on the person who brought the biggest crowd. I didn't like that, but I still did my thing though.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's all good. Oh, go ahead, Brian.
I was just gonna say, one of the downsides to having people bring all their crowds is that I remember I had this one event a long time ago, and we had about 10 or 11 artists show up, and it was like, everybody taking turns taking the stage and stuff. And what ended up happening was like there was this one guy who basically came in at the very end, and he didn't bring anybody at all. And he just like did his part, got all these fans to like know who he was, and then he just left. So it's it's like that's one of the downsides to doing. Getting everybody to bring their crowds. So yeah, I agree with what Markel's saying.
Yeah, well, I know definitely for sure, man. Well, if you were struggling with your last performance, you should definitely rewind this hangout and listen to the pointers that we gave out. Cause man, I know with your personality, just in general, that you should have had a way bigger crowd following you, man. Like just your energy by itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like your lyrics and your mindset, bro. You are there. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you spit, I'm like like what? Like it's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Because you have like a very powerful messages, in your lyrics, and that's still like it's becoming more more popular for artists to be more conscious, you know, speaking more, you know, conscious type of music and things of that nature. But it's still something new. You feel what I'm saying? It's still something very new. It's still something people definitely need to hear. And my brother, you need to have thousands and thousands of fans at your show. So what I'm gonna need you to do is press that rewind button and get plugged in and just, you know, soak up all the jewels that we gave in this last hangout, my brother. For real. Because if you were here earlier, you probably wouldn't even be talking about that. You'd probably just be visualizing what you was about to do next. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing in the past. That ain't nothing, because I'm about to smash this next joint. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, you don't want to worry about nobody else following being there, because if you got somebody else following there, they ain't spitting your lyrics. You know what I mean? They ain't your fans. You want to have your fans that's already there that love you to death, and then those fans is going to make other fans want to know who the hell you are, because they see that, all right, they singing your lyrics. You know what I mean? They know who this guy is and shit. I need to know who this guy is. So you want to have as many as your fans there. Bunk everybody else's fans, or bunk the crowd that was going to be there already. You know what I mean? Bring as many people as you can, and then just smash the show in addition to you bringing everybody that you can. Because you will definitely want to get more fans from the people that come, but you want to have your fans that's there so that it's almost like it's a disease that's getting spread around to everybody. You know what I mean? Because you want your fans to come there already with the agenda that you're about to smash it. Like, you know, because Tony talked on that a little bit earlier about how you already working with the end in mind. You know you're going to smash it already. You know you're going to smash it. What you want your fans to do before they come to the show is know you're going to smash it, know that they're going to have your lyrics, and then when you get out there, they got to come to the front and they got to lay it all on the line. Fall out, throw the panties on the stage, you know what I mean? Do all that stuff when you get there, because you're going to smash it. And so when you smash it and they see everybody going crazy over you, they like, oh, who the hell is this guy? Let me go Google him real quick, you know what I mean? Let me go find out who he is. Let me walk up to him and say, yo, you know what I mean? Who are you? Where can I find you? So you want to have that be able to affect everybody there. You can just have 10 people. You could bring 10 people to your show and make that so much of a disease that gets spread around the show by just those 10 people going all out for you. And so we talked about that earlier, so we don't want to go back into doing what we did since we already been here for an hour, but it's definitely a way where you can take your 10 people, turn it into 20, turn it to 100, you know what I mean? And definitely have it all about you at the show, where it was 15 other artists, but when you got up there, it was all about you, and everybody want to know who you are. That's the whole point.
Yeah, man. See, for me, though, one thing about me, though, I'm going to be honest, see, it started out for me just doing music for me. So I really didn't even care about the crowd, but now that I'm taking it more serious, you know I can't do it without the crowd. So I really appreciate these hangouts. So I'm going to go back and rewind it so I can scale up my game, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's where most music artists are at. So that's why it's so important to have y'all on the panel, too. Because, and any artist that's out there watching this right now, we got some space, like a little bit of space left on the panel, you know what I mean, for a couple more artists to jump on here, because it's so important for y'all to be on here, because other artists can actually see and feel exactly where you're coming from. Because all three of us, like me, Brian, Tavon, we all really professional marketers. We got artists in our blood, like, you know what I mean, we got the creativity and all of that, but we're good at business and marketing, and we kind of take, you know, artists and music as like a second hand, like how you were saying, like a hobby and stuff like that. That's because we're not good as, like, you know, Markel and nothing like that. We're not really as good. We're not as good. We can write every day and have smash hits.
Hey Molly, if I see you coming out June 35th, holla at
me. Like, we can't really take it to the top with that, but when you got that talent, man, when you already got that talent, it's almost like you got a responsibility to everybody. You got a responsibility to the industry to get yourself out there, because somebody like you is needed to change the game. You see what I'm saying? The game is kind of going in the flow right now. They more in the conscious people a little bit, but we need somebody to change the game, and you might be that person. And what if you decide that you don't want to do that with your talent? That you don't want to really take it all away even though you got the talent, and we never get that person to change the game. You see what I'm saying? That's horrible for everybody. So that's why it's definitely needed for you to get yourself out there the right way, man. We with you.
That's what's up.
For real. That's for everybody that's out there, man. Like, everybody, all of you watching this hangout, you have a message. You have a message, and it's made for somebody special out there, you know, for your fan that's waiting for you to drop that single, you know. And I know, you know, as Trey, you know, talked about it before, I know a lot of artists, I know you out there, I know you working, you grinding, you got so many ideas, right, as you're sitting watching and listening to this hangout. And I know a lot of you are struggling with trying to figure out an action plan on how to actually do it. Or maybe you just need a support system that's, you know, that's really serious and really genuine about helping you get to the next level. You know, and if you're one of those people, just get connected with us. Get connected with us. Click the link, the button below, and just get started with us, and we can take you where you have to go. You know, we can help guide you on where you're trying to be. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, we didn't talk about it too much in the beginning, but a big part of this music marketing and things of that nature and becoming successful is really having a powerful mindset. You feel what I'm saying? That's another thing that we help mentor you on the back end to become a successful person and to be able to go through and make it through the hardships and the trials and the errors and, you know, the failures, the things that the hard times that come with being an artist and being an entrepreneur and being a business person all together. We help you conquer all of those things. You feel what I'm saying? You're not going to find that anywhere. I can almost guarantee it. You're not going to find it anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? So you might as well just get started today. Get started working with us and let us, you know, help you blast off to where you're trying to go. You know, we pretty much, you know, we done took up like an hour. I'm not trying to take up too much more of your time, you know, because we got another hangout that's going to come out next week with some more value. You feel what I'm saying? That you can listen to, you know, and soak in and just, like, you know, take your career to the next level. But, you know, that's pretty much, you know, the message I wanted to get out today. Anybody else have anything they want to say? Everybody ready to get out of here?
I just wanted to talk about, like, next week we're gonna go ham on marketing, like all the marketing tactics that you can do to get yourself out there, to build a following. The best way that you can do it right now in 2014, we're gonna go ham on giving you all those tactics. So make sure you tune in next week, y'all.
That's where the money is. That's where the money is. All right, y'all. We out of here. We out of here. Deuces.
Deuce.